Aloha out there in Radio Land.
Boers and Bernstein.
Hello, friend.
Afternoons on the Score.
Let's give Cutler the benefit of the doubt for a second here, even though he's kind of a jackass. Wouldn't it be an awful position to be in if you are Jay Cutler and you are doing everything that's asked of you? You know exactly what you have to do, and you can't overcome it, and everybody's crapping on you.
This should have been a completely fresh start. This is a quarterback-friendly offense, and it is designed to get rid of the ball real quick, which should be okay with him.
I saw it in
They
practice.
worry about the offensive line so damn much. It would appear to me that the Bears have upgraded their receiving core. It would seem to me you have better targets than you've ever had. I don't know what it is. At this stage, I don't expect it to stop. This is something that he should be able to actually embrace and love what's happening to him, because this is all for you.
I guess what I'm thinking is maybe he's trying. So is it reasonable to expect that it will stop happening?
No.
Boers and Bernstein, Chicago's longest-running sports talk show.
Vince is on the Score.
I think you got three head cases on your offense with Marshall, Cutler, and Benedict does have a little bit of an attitude problem. And I think when things aren't going right, the combination of the three of them together, I think that's going to be the problem.
How?
And,
How?
Well, I just think they're going to have a problem.
How?
As soon as things have to go perfect for a type like this. And in football, nothing goes perfect.
Okay, hold on. How does this actually manifest itself in a problem?
Well, let me ask you a question. If
How? Okay, probably agree with that.
I sent that as a memo.
Boers and Bernstein. Who the hell are that?
Joey Boers, Dan Bernstein.
This is why I should be president. Precisely
no,
why. Screw you. I don't care.
I'll help with the speeches. I'll be your image guy. We'll make it work.
Boers and Bernstein, weekdays 1 to 6 on Chicago Sports Radio 670 The Score.
Guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! I must have missed that at the time. That's just what I need.
Yeah, we'll have to fix that up because the one you got isn't working.
Oh, it works fine. Come on now. Chicago Sports Radio 670 Score. Boers and Bernstein. You know what not happened today? And it's 3:05 on a lovely Monday.
We haven't had a really stupid phone call.
I don't know.
Why?
Why?
Because we haven't had any.
Oh, maybe that's why. We haven't taken a phone call.
We haven't had a phone call. We haven't had a dumb phone call. We haven't spoken to anyone.
Well, we've had them. They've been up there. We just haven't been able to get to them.
Well, you
yet
just
or
not
wanted
talking to people.
So 312-644-6767. You know what kind of sucks? I was all excited for it because I said, oh, yeah, it's the Air and Water Show this weekend, which means
I listened to it on WBBM.
I heard a little bit of Chris Habermel talking about the one pilot's rock-hard abdominal muscles, and it was...
Oh, it wasn't? No, that's not what I heard.
Did you hear that? It was getting super gay.
I hear that.
It was 6 inches away from it.
Yeah, didn't you think it was getting kind of gay?
A little bit.
A little?
Yeah.
They're just talking about how he's so strong, and he's such a great golfer, and he's got these
strapping man.
fabulous abs. Lisa Fielding, what do you think of his abs? Oh, I think they're fantastic abs. He's got the stomach of steel. And I'm like, all right, okay. Meanwhile, they're kind of describing all what the airplane is doing, and they're too busy talking about the guy's physique.
And that's how he's able to speak through G-force turns. He has these rock-hard abs that keeps the blood flow. I don't know why I turned into Bill Curtis.
It's a combination of Bill Curtis and Chris Habermel.
Then we're not a cold case, would you?
Yeah,
Can you take care of that for me?
it was fine. I was listening, and then all of a sudden, it was the gayest Air and Water show
I like a little gay
remember.
sprinkled in my air show.
Oh, it was good.
I do. I like a little gay sprinkled.
They're all kind of.
I do.
Yeah, they
I
are.
like
They are all
like
kind of gay.
Yeah, I like the thought of it.
Look at this big, powerful man and his powerful craft doing all these powerful things and tricks.
Exactly.
But there's no fighters. There was no Blue Angels.
No.
There's no Thunderbirds. That's not an Air and Water show.
They had the A4 Skyhawk, which is pretty cool.
But that's not the
but they retired
Thunderbirds.
the good
Come
part.
on.
They can't come out and play. We got no money. No money for the fabulous Thunderbirds.
And members of the fabulous Thunderbirds. But
I said
that's the whole idea, is that they're practicing and you hear them roaring overhead instead of
That's just actually Chris Habermel.
That's not the sound of the Air and Water show.
Yeah, it is.
No,
That's
it's
exactly
not.
what it is.
No, it's supposed to be jet sounds.
Jet sounds?
Yes.
Where?
Pitchers throwing fits at Wrigley because they had to deal with planes flying over. Those were the
Afterburners.
good old days.
Here we are. Let's look at all of this American military might.
I cannot get enough of the Air
Here's
Water
the
show.
P-51 Mustang.
I don't cool for this show. See, over the years, I've learned this. I don't want to see the Air and Water show. I just want to listen to it.
It sounds like
I don't want to see it.
Somebody is moving by with a 25 horsepower Evinrude.
It's also a Bears cackle. You know, there's
That's not what it sounds like.
In the old days, we were at NBC Tower. You would get the show.
Yes, and
you would
then
get
the windows would shake.
Show. Yeah, everything was
shaking
there.
any windows. It sounds like somebody's making a margarita.
Yeah. And now it's just some old guy flying around in a single engine just going to crash and he's going to die, and we're all going
with his rock hard abs.
With his rock hard abs. I mean, yeah, it's just no fun anymore.
I know.
They have taken a. Let's make a call on that. Ask them where the fabulous Thunderbirds are. Ask them.
When you're president, I think that's your first executive order after you're inaugurated. You signed that thing. Just
get your NASA guy involved.
I don't
with
have
this.
a NASA guy anymore. He left
get
NASA.
one. I don't want to have to get one.
He's
I don't
working
want
for
to
some
there.
private space corporation now. He's not a NASA guy anymore. He's been
I'll
signed
call
away.
my NASA guy, if that helps.
Somebody. Well, he's going to be president, so Terry can take care of it then. But it's just very disappointing to kind of take all the real muscle out to the point where you have to talk about the physique of the propeller plane pilot.
Well, that's what you're stuck with. What are you going to do? I don't know. What are you going to talk about?
Here they come, those planes. It doesn't really get you going. You can't play Scorpions music to that, right?
They did, though. That's the funny part.
Right?
And how many times do I have to hear Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone?
A lot.
In one weekend. I should have counted because then set an over-under for next year.
But that's not a danger zone. A Cessna is not dangerous.
It's the safety zone.
Right. Highway to the safety zone.
They knocked down some radio awards for that show, don't they? They knocked down some radio awards for bringing you the Air and Water show?
Maybe not this year, but they did it in the past when they had jets and things to talk about.
Gay radio awards.
Because I notice every year that is it Jerry Taft that's out there? The planes land on him, don't they?
He takes bites out of them as they fly by.
I mean, it's seriously, I don't ever need to see it because we saw enough of it. We were in the right at NBC Tower. There they are. They're dancing all around you. Now, just rock hard abs. But now it's just I just need to listen to it. It to me is one of my biggest thrills of the year. My life form is not good.
Your life form?
It's just not good. It's just not
what
right
human
anymore.
being?
Yeah.
What other life form do you have?
I have several.
Are you a fungus?
Yeah, I have several.
Okay.
I'm not just one man. I'm every man. I'm
Terry
Rand
Boards.
Paul. I'm Rand Paul. Slightly smarter than a doorknob. That's my campaign. I'll get to you.
Vote doorknob.
Vote doorknob. So it's going to be my campaign. One thing that's good about it is that even if I do decide to run, I'm not any dumber than the rest of them. That's for sure. I'm right in my. I'm hitting cleanup on this one.
You look great at the debates.
I'm okay. I'm fine with this.
And your rebuttal, Terry? I can't understand a word anybody's saying.
I don't know what it is
I don't know.
talking about. Sleep, bitch. That is also all part of my campaign. As soon as I get over the Air and Water show, I hear it in my head for like a month afterward.
It's just unfortunate. It's supposed to be better than that.
Well, again, make a call. Get your Thunderbirds back. Get your Blue Angels.
We just got this official Major League Baseball news release. This comes directly from the Office of the Commissioner. Major League Baseball announced today that 2013 MLB Beacon of Change honoree Aretha Franklin will regretfully not be able to attend the Beacon Awards luncheon in Chicago to accept her award due to health reasons. Ms. Franklin said, "I greatly appreciate being a Beacon Award recipient." Actually, I think she got it wrong that she's actually a Bacon Award recipient. And she's just unaware. She was misinformed. She read it wrong. She said, "Presently, I am unable to travel as I continue my treatment. I'm working toward a full recovery. Many thanks to Frank Robinson. We go back a long way to my early years in Baltimore." What? Yeah, she played for first base.
Oh, really?
Yeah, before Boog Powell, I believe. Was he there for a while?
Boog Powell was there for a long damn while. Still get a good rib dinner from him, I think. Can't you? That's still there, Boogs?
Boogs?
Yeah, I think it's still there, isn't it? Camden Yard? No.
It might be, but every place has something like that.
Why,
now, see, the White Sox, they're all made up, though. It's like mini Minosos, enchiladas, but if you go to other places, if you go to Boog's there.
Yeah, Boog's there.
And Manny Sanguillen is at PNC Park making things for you, right?
Yep.
Like I think he's sitting in a lawn chair humming to himself.
Manny's sitting in a bar in Oswego.
Giving out hats. And members of giving out hats. Eat me.
I give you a pass on most of those. That one, that earned
No.
a boo.
Nobody asked
Just,
you.
you know,
Go push some buttons.
Talk about rock hard abs with Chris Habermill.
Get back to Chris Habermill. Well, you know, this airplane, even though it has the power of a small outboard motor, is still really amazing. Look how amazing this is. Isn't this amazing? No, it's not. Amazing are those F-16s that are going 3 times the speed of sound or whatever they do. That's amazing. Those things. This, not so amazing.
Power of a toothbrush.
Hey, Dan. Daniel.
Yes.
I was helping our new intern with something along, and what was that memo you were reading from the commissioner?
The memo.
The memo about Aretha Franklin.
What about her?
Franklin.
Well, she will not attend the Beacon Awards luncheon in Chicago.
Why?
According to Frank Robinson, her old buddy from back in the day,
I did not know that.
it is unfortunate that Aretha Franklin will not be able to attend the MLB Beacon Awards luncheon, but Major League Baseball wishes her the best throughout her treatment. She's a legendary talent who, for generations, has provided a platform to bring societal issues to light through her music.
I'd be a lot more impressed if Frank Robinson was a friend of Lady Gaga. A lot more impressive.
What?
She at the air show?
Now, see, that's the thing. You want to display, you want to flex some muscle there, some aviation muscle. Get her up in one of those things.
Look.
I'm Chris Habermill. We believe somewhere underneath the rolls of blubber are rock-hard abs that protect her from pulling 10 Gs. Ooh, there she goes. Look at this. This is the American technology. Sorry. Unless you're actually hearing the afterburners roaring, I'm not buying. Boers and Bernstein. Bottom of the hour, we got the second half. You have the score.
We'll be doing the second half in a few moments here on Boers and Bernstein, Chicago Sports Radio 670 The Score.
Fabulous Thunderbirds for you there.
I know. I hear them. But I you know, look, if you miss them, I want them there for you. Me, I'm
because they come right over the house. We don't have to go anywhere.
Come over the house.
They come out of my house. You sit up there and they zoom right overhead, and you can read the serial numbers on those wings.
And on the rock hard abs.
You got a serial number.
And members of Wings.
All right, ready to take a phone call?
I'm ready to take a phone call.
I'm ready to.
No! Boers and Bernstein. Afternoons on the Score.
Hi.
Bob's Picks at the Pickwick.
Hello there.
Bob in Park Ridge takes you to the picture show and gives you the straight dope on all of Hollywood's latest films.
Scarface was on last night. That one about Al Capone and Al Pacino. He ended up killing his girlfriend, I think, and then they stuff and everything. And then it was kind of, like I say, they haven't showed any new ones up here yet.
All right, but tell us more about Scarface.
Well,
why don't we turn down the television first?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
They were shooting him, trying to kill him and everything, and I think he ended up killing his girlfriend or something. She fell down the stairs and stuff. They start shooting. They ended up killing him and that and everything and everything, and yeah, so he started beating up his girlfriend too. I don't know.
And how many slices of pie does that one get, Bob?
Oh, I guess I give it a 5, I think. What did you think of the Bear game last night?
Nah.
What's the story with Paulie? I heard they put him on waivers, huh?
Yeah, they put everybody on waivers, yeah.
Some weekend you want to come over and play pool, and maybe we can have an ice cream cone or something.
We will see.
I'll show you my baseball stuff, Nellie Fox bat and my baseball 77 White Sox scrapbook, right?
Bob's Picks at the Pickwick.
Next Friday we got Honolulu party and stuff. You're going to miss all the girls and everything.
Only on the Boers and Bernstein Show on 670 The Score.
Boers and Bernstein.
I don't know.
Chicago Sports Radio 670. The Score.
And believe me, when he says you're going to miss all the girls, he ain't kidding.
He's not going to miss any of them.
I guarantee you he does not. I guarantee you he does not. I promise you, he is not at the Air and Water show because he is looking at women.
Now it's time for 10 Seconds of Glory. Record your own 10 Seconds of Glory by downloading the free Audio Roadshow app, now available for your Android device from the App Store. Today's question is,
What has been Maddie's greatest contribution to the show during the past 10 years?
Gotta be his sports minute. He needs to bring it on back.
Constantly putting down Bernstein. Don't ever stop, Maddie.
While I have enjoyed your general smart assery, Matt, your biggest contribution would have to be Team Lodge.
Not sure about contribution, but it is an amazing accomplishment that Maddie spent 10 years with Boers and Bernstein and has not yet shot himself in the chest.
This has been your 10 Seconds of Glory on Sports Radio 670 The Score.
Oh, boy. Goodness gracious sakes alive.
Hope my girls aren't listening.
What do you expect? We're not sure he hasn't. We don't know that. BoersandBernstein.com, brought to you by Sherman Dodge in Skokie.
I think he does it every show, actually. He's just he's built up an immunity to lead at this point.
It truly is amazing. He just shot himself again. Shoots himself in the chest every day about 4:30.
Just coughs it right out. It just heals over like in Terminator 2. He's just and spits out the bullet, and he's back at it again.
It's been great to have him around for the 10 years. I will say that. I've never, when we used to have interns that I actually knew a little bit.
It got a little crazy during the Team Lodge years, though, you have to admit.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was we'd like to call those the fun years.
The missing years.
The fabulous Thunderbird years. Before it powered down. It has been great having him around for 10 years. It's helped me immensely. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It all went with Team Lodge.
that was the other era.
It's totally different era.
A completely different era.
Anyway, we congratulate him on that, I think. If you really want to suffer through 10 years of this crap. Speaking of which, Adam Hogue will join us at the time. No, I'm kidding. I love Adam.
It's all right. It's all better than the Air and Water show. I didn't really think about it. That they hyped it all, they talked about it, everyone got all excited, but all the jet airplanes were gone.
Yes. Can't have them.
You can't really, I think you kind of have to stop, right?
Well, no, you have old-time planes. You have some wing-walking going on, anything like that? Nothing? No?
You had...
Anybody? Nothing?
Propeller planes.
Smoke.
They're making smoke things, and they talk about how they're fabulous abdominal muscles and what a good golfer the guy is. I'm thinking the idea of an air and water show is twofold. One,
yes,
massive war machines moving incredibly fast or being incredibly huge and the kinds of things that you just don't get to see all the time, right?
Yes.
Or terrible accident that kills like 100 people. That's the only other thing.
Those are the fun shows.
Right,
those are the ones you...
We take you to air show in Ukraine. Another 200 people have just died in crash. That every once in a while that kind of happens, but it makes it interesting.
It does.
But massive, awesome machines of war. But when you've got Uncle Ed in his Piper Cub, it's just not worthy of air and water show. It's just Uncle Ed in his Piper Cub. Yeah. Right?
Yes. Well, You know what I thought? You have a problem, but I can't repeat that. You have a problem with your air show when. But I was talking to Ashley, and she said that also the 1.7 million people in attendance also greatly exaggerated.
Well, yeah, because why do you want to go see that?
I don't know. But that's 1.7 million people, according to the papers.
You can't see that great pilot's rock-hard abs from where you are. You just have to hear...
He doesn't stay around and show them to you?
You have to hear Chris Hubbermel describing them. Lustily.
No wonder we can't use anything.
You know, he's a scratch golfer, too. He's made himself a great golfer, and he works so hard on his perfect six-pack abs. He has abs of steel. All right, okay.
It sounds to me like you listen to way too much air. It
was a half an hour.
You know what I'm saying? Our air show.
That wasn't even a half hour. It's like from, when did we get in the car? We got in the car about noon. It was about noon to about 12:15. All that. The entire thing. Let's go to Lisa Fielding. Oh, his abdominal muscles in his golf game. Well, what's he doing in the plane?
I don't know. All I know is that I'm told the attendance also non-truth. Not happening. Not 1.7 million, because down from 2 million a year before.
And here it comes, 1.7 million gathered together. Ready, Chicago! Put your hands together for the de Havilland Beaver. Built in Canada in 1957, it often ferries fishermen from Selkirk to the lake. I mean, that's not an air and water show. Next, balsa wood. Here it comes. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Ooh, a Beechcraft Bonanza. Ooh. Ah.
Judging by
You've
what
gotta
I've seen,
stop. There was a Beechcraft Bonanza.
No, there wasn't.
Well, there's a trainer that became, the 86 trainer became the Bonanza.
No.
Yeah.
I was trying to do satire, and it
no,
failed.
there really was a Bonanza.
Gary,
you can be my wingman anytime.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You can be my wingman. We're flying at 93 miles an hour. Here we go. Wait, turn on the smoke oil. Okay. All right. No, that's the actual engine. We don't need smoke oil. Just, give it a smack over there. It starts to smoke a little bit. Ooh, this is a great show, isn't it?
I'm surprised that George wasn't involved in that.
Oh, he should have been.
He was call sign Mango, right?
But he was doing sports updates.
Was he Mango or Papaya?
Mango.
I thought it was okay.
I think so. Also, it could be our wingman anytime. But that's you gotta not do it. No Thunderbirds, no Blue Angels, no like B-2 bomber stealth fighters or any of that. And no, nope.
Just little craft occasional. Although I will say this. For what I saw, a crowd pleaser.
But it should be if
I've been coming here forever, and I love this show. Okay,
I'm too drunk
Why?
to stand
well,
up, but I love it.
That's it. Because there's no way you can, at least the show that you described. I don't think that's a crowd pleaser, unless you're just completely stupid. And this is what you expect, right? Because nothing's flying faster than you can walk.
And now for the water portion of the Air and Water Show, it's a guy in a canoe. Hey.
All of a sudden, Tommy Bartlett has a place in this thing.
Oh, my, Tommy Bartlett would be the star. Are you kidding? Really? What's the water portion? Well, this is Dale and his Bassmaster. His electric motor. Hey, Chicago!
He opens it up every year.
Right.
And generates as much smoke as the airplanes do.
Turn on the smoke, Chicago. I'm Dale.
Okay, well, that's it. Award-winning coverage.
Well, the coverage is fine. They're taking it also seriously because it's the big
of
show.
course it is.
But that's just not a show. It's not. It's not. And now the famous Thunderbirds bomb burst as performed by these interpretive dancers because we couldn't get the actual Thunderbirds, so just look over here on the sand, and this is the modern dance equivalent. If the fighter jets were here, this is what they would be doing. Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Do you think there's a chance that the fabulous Thunderbirds or the Blue Angels ever come back again? Can will the money ever be there to allow an actual show to go on anymore, or no? Will the money come back? Can we have some money so we can lose the guy in his tractor and bibs who's out there? Can we get an actual show?
No,
can we get a show?
Also in the water, it's a guy on a tractor. It's not doing very well. It's not designed for water, but it's an interesting show because the tractor
Exciting
is
nonetheless.
Now extremely wet.
Watching hayseed sink. That's the way you start the show.
The 262.
Blue Angels, screw them. Here's what we got.
There's a guy in a canoe with a sparkler taped to the back.
Did you guys see the new update anchor?
No. Oh, Air and Water Show. Okay, good. And I'm glad he's here. He's got to be jet quick.
Hello there.
Now, the rule should be if you don't have the Thunderbirds and you don't have the Blue Angels, at least one of the propeller planes should be shot out of the sky. But
Then you got a show again.
You don't know which, unless that pilot deflects it with his massive abdominal muscles.
By actually one of the viewers get a shot.
Right, or somebody get right.
You each get a shot.
Get one of those big anti-aircraft guns,
Yes.
like the World War II kind.
Right.
So they make all the noise. Like, that one.
If it backfires and blows up a few people, okay.
Fine.
It's a better show.
That's all good, too.
He ain't lost much, judging by what I saw.
What do we lose? What happened? Oh, the humanity. No, it's just a bunch of air show people. Oh, okay, don't worry about it.
Let's take a break. And Adam Hogue will join us after the top of the hour.
Well, wait, no, it's sometime in the next hour. We don't know if it's directly after the top of the hour.
After the top of the hour sometime. He will join us.
You know what I saw? Actually, I was momentarily distracted by the awesome spectacle that was that propeller plane that just went by. I don't know if you saw it, but it was a single engine.
Boy.
I'm not. It might have been a Piper Cub. It might have been a Cessna.
Crop duster?
It might have been. But all I know, it was spectacular.
Hey, we are going to have Hogue after the update.
We are.
Yeah, that's what you said like 10 minutes ago, too.
Well, I hadn't really gotten official word that he was going to be immediately.
You don't need
after
official
the top
word.
of the
You
hour.
just need what I say. That's the word.
Well, initially, Aaron Watershow was going to do the Bears hit, but we got Hogue.
Also has rock hard abs. Is pulling 10 G's.
You officially really don't have technically then an air
That's
show.
what
do
I'm
you?
saying.
You have sort of a water show.
You don't have
There's
anything.
the water. Well, the water's there though. Water doesn't disappoint you.
Wait, how can you say there's no
show.
air show if there's planes?
But they're just propeller planes. You might as well say, hey,
But
look,
they're doing
a duck.
tricks and they dive and stuff and
Ooh. Bob Collins could do that for you, and it ends there.
Well, he's flying everywhere. Somewhere else they plane.
so you like when there's like a B-52 that flies really slow and really high above and
members of the B-52s, yeah.
Ah, damn it.
So you like that better?
I would actually like members of the B-52s.
Do you go to the Air and Water show?
Have Fred Schneider fall out of the sky.
Do you go to the Air and Water show?
No, don't have to and listen to
No,
it.
it usually comes to my house.
No, but do you go?
No.
Okay, then why are you concerned what's or what's not in it?
Because I miss those jet
How do you
planes
miss them? You
flying
don't
over
go.
the house. Because they fly over the house.
That's not part of the show. Why do you care if they're in it or not in it?
Because they're not here in Chicago.
Okay,
doing all
then
this
go
stuff. I look
stand
forward
at
to
O'Hare
it.
with your kids for a half hour.
Those aren't fighter jets.
Sometimes they are.
Doing tricks. No, they aren't.
Sometimes the fighter jets go there.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
O'Hare?
Yep.
Only during the air show.
Go there and watch jets take off.
Here's what you have to do. If you're taking away the Blue Angels, the fabulous Thunderbirds, and all that you're taking away, here's what you need to do. You need to pep this thing up. So you build like a small building, looks like a hotel out in the middle of the water, and then somebody crashes into it. It's the Bob Collins moment. Then you've got a show again. This Maddie, this doesn't sound like a show. This doesn't sound like a show. You know
That's
what I mean?
a bad idea.
Oh, okay. Well, wasn't a bad idea at the
It's a
time.
real bad idea.
And now, Chicago, get ready on the lakefront. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a decommissioned Boeing 707. Ooh, look how smoky those engines are before they put the new fuel-efficient ones on there. That's dangerous and risky, generating all that pollution. Ooh, there it goes.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's not Bob Collins, is it? You got Chicago Sports Radio 670, The Score.